here in this little spot where the official Melbourne slalom canoe training area is. You can see how strong the water's flowing. Very nice little walkway up there, and what a lovely spot. The river is very high today, and you can see right up on the bank over here. We've come today to Candlebark Park to do a little bit of geocaching. There's about 4 or 5 geocaches in the park here today. Okay, well, I found my first cache just back over there, and now I'm heading up the trail on my way to the second cache. It's just up this way. So they've put a little rabbit-proof fence along here, and it's proving to be very effective. Not, as you can see, easy for a rabbit to get under this fence. Closing in on the second geocache of the day. Okay, we've gotten to this one spot here, and a little bit of a fence here again. I'm assuming it's somewhere along the fence, or possibly under this little stile here that's used for climbing over the fence. So as not to spoil the geocache, we'll turn off now. Okay, we found the little bison tube where this is hidden, and now all we want to do is put our little signature into the log inside to prove that we found it and mark it on the app. Right, let's just give this a mark here. Today is the 18th of the 10th. And that's done. So what we'll do now is we'll just roll this back up and put it back in its little hidey spot. Back into the bison tube. Right, we're moving along, heading up a bit of a hill here to find geocache number 3 for the day. Whoever hid these in this Candlebark Park, it did a great job, and they're all intact and all in good nick. Not too hard to find either. But you know what? This geocaching really gives you a day out in the bush or in some place. You get a bit of exercise, and you have some fun at the same time whilst you're seeing places you would probably not have visited at all. Alright, coming up to my 3rd one of the day, and just found it. Not going to show you where it's hidden, but it's a little waterproof box, and we're now going to open it up and see what's inside. Right, let's see how this opens. Just clips open like that, and lo and behold, it's actually got stuff inside. Some stickers, a couple of Lego pieces, all sorts of other junk, and a nice logbook for a change. So we'll just write it in the logbook, and then we'll go back and hide it in the spot where we found it again. Okay, just come up to my 4th find of the day. It's an official GeoCache container, and inside is a logbook and a couple of cards, ancient animal things, and a few other little charms. So we're just going to write our details on here and the date and having found it, and that'll be it. Every now and then, as you're walking along, you suddenly get this feeling that something is watching you. Somebody is watching you. Something is watching you. There we are. We're just coming up close to them. We're not going to disturb them too much. Just a little mob of kangaroos sitting here in the park, and they were having a good look at me, and they're not at all fussed by me, so they're obviously very used to humans being over here. I wonder if we walked up a little bit closer, how close they'll let me get. Are you going to let me get very close to you? I'm not going to hurt you. Yes. Wow, that's very close. I'm about probably 5 meters away from the mob, and I won't disturb them any further. Alright, sometimes you have to do a bit of bush bashing. If you look around here, there's no pathways, there's nothing. But I've been following the marker and come across this little creek here. Not sure I can cross it. One thing I'm really worried about is any snakes in this area. This is the spots where you find snakes down by the rivers and the creeks, and I'm not sure there's a way across here. What I'm looking for is possibly a little bit of an animal crossing spot. Had a bit of rain recently, so the chances of not finding a wet little creek down here pretty slim. So I'm just walking along trying to find a bit of an animal track. I think I might have found one here. I can hear water running. And there's a bit of maybe a cycle path down this way that I've just discovered. Makes it a little bit easier. Alright, now how do we get across this little bit over here? Probably a hop, jump and a skip. Let's see. Up, one jump. Two. Okay, we're across that first bit. Another little bit of a water spot, and this one looks a little bit more challenging. Probably okay for kangaroos. Got our phone, we've got everything with us. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, oops. Okay, got a bit of mud on my hands. Find all sorts of things over here. And one of the things we found is a very nice little red lake. We found our way back up to a path, and we're about 67 meters away from the next geocache. It might be in this little bit of bush here. There seems to have been a little bit of a beaten path by other people, and we're getting closer all the time here. So I think this is a likely spot. A big old tree and lots of old branches that came down off it. So We're now going to have a look at the description. The cache you're looking for is a screw top container. That's interesting. And the hint is inside a log. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard to find. Let's have a look. Okay, another one of these GeoCache boxes. The lid on this one wasn't closed very tight, but we've got a logbook in there and a whole lot of little charms and things, and there's a pencil. So we'll just write on here. Done. We'll close it up and we'll put it back in the hidey spot. Oh no, that's not the hidey spot. We're not going to show you the hidey spot. That wouldn't be in the spirit of this. For every downhill, there is an uphill, and we're walking down now, so I think we'll have to walk up again when we get to the bottom. So as I said, for every downhill there is a uphill, and the GeoCache is pointing in that direction, so I have no option but to go up the hill. They're growing all over the place here. Anybody for a feed? These are wild onion. You can tell from the little flowers they've got, the white flowers, and also from the fact that they've got a triangular, see that triangular little base. So these can be cooked up, you can eat them, and I'm reliably informed they taste very good, but I haven't tried them myself yet. Got GeoFind number 6 for the day, GeoCache, and nice little clear container, not too difficult to find, and this has got a bunch of stuff inside. There's a whole lot of stuff inside here. People have put all sorts of things in there. We'll go and we'll put it all back in the spot where we found it. Cheers!